The Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is the most popular device from the Ultra lineup. It was bold, boxy, and packed with everything Samsung had to offer at that time. Premium build, best display, powerful processor, terrific cameras, and cutting-edge AI features. But it's 2026 now. The S25 Ultra has already been released for quite a while now, and the S26 Ultra is just around the corner. Or it might have been already released when you're watching this video. So, is the S24 Ultra still worth buying in 2026? Let's find out. Starting with the design, because this is where the S24 Ultra still stands out. This was the last Ultra with the boxy design, sharp edges, flat sides, and that industrial tank-like look. The durable titanium frame is still a luxury. The buttons are clicky, the phone feels rock solid in hand. You also get the built-in S Pen, which is still a huge win over most flagships today. Weight-wise, it clocks 232 grams, and it's definitely heavier than the new S25 Ultra, which only weighs 218 grams. So for most people who are used to using smaller or lighter phones, this one might not feel handy. It's no longer the most comfortable Ultra, but it's still one of the most iconic. It still gets IP68 water and dust resistance. It still has fast USB 3.1 port, and the speakers are some of the best out there. Here's a sound sample for you. The display is where the S24 Ultra is still dominating. You get a 6.8-inch Quad HD Plus Dynamic AMOLED 2X display, 120Hz refresh rate, and up to 2600 nits of peak brightness. Even in 2026, the brightness is more than enough for harsh outdoor use. Colors are vibrant, text is razor sharp, scrolling feels buttery smooth, and the media consumption is still top tier. Samsung's anti-reflective coating also makes a noticeable difference compared to many newer phones. Here it is side by side with the S25 Ultra, and you can see the anti-reflective coating is nearly identical between the two. And here you can see how the display of the 17 Pro Max measures up against it. Yes, you might get slimmer bezels and a marginally bigger screen with the newer phones, but in real-world use, the difference is barely noticeable. The panel on the S24 Ultra is still elite. By the way, I've also compared it extensively with the S25 Ultra, so if you want, you can also check out that video. Another thing that is still elite is the performance. The Galaxy S24 Ultra runs on the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, and even 2 years later, this chip is still a beast. Daily usage, zero lag. Apps open instantly. Multitasking is smooth, animations are fluid, and as for the gaming, I'll be playing Call of Duty Mobile on my S24 Ultra at the maximum graphics settings. The battery is at 85% and the temperature is at 24.1 degrees Celsius. During these 30 minutes, there was no FPS drop and the game was running super smoothly. The device got hot and after about 30 minutes, it's currently at 35 degrees and the battery is at 72%. As you saw, the S24 Ultra can run graphic-intensive games without any performance throttling. I also ran Antutu benchmark and it scored about 2.3 million, which is a pretty good score for a 2-year-old device. Heavy tasks like 4K video editing and long gaming sessions are handled without major throttling or heating issues. As for the cameras, it's really capable even in 2026. It has a flagship-grade quad camera setup with laser autofocus. The phone can capture 4K videos at up to 120 FPS from both the main and ultra-wide cameras. It can even record 8K videos at up to 30 FPS, which is something not even the iPhone 17 Pro Max can do. The photos are sharp and vibrant with boosted colors. And sometimes they can feel unnatural, like for example, this is a sample from the S24 Ultra and the S25 Ultra. You can see how the 24 Ultra has boosted the colors, while the 25 captured true-to-life colors. But if you want social media-ready photos, then the S24 Ultra is the way to go. And don't forget the cutting-edge AI features. You can turn any video into a slow-motion video using frame interpolation. Erase anything from the image with good accuracy, generate stuff with hyper-realism, remove noise from the videos, and many other features. Besides these, you get a truckload of functional AI features, unlike Apple Intelligence. It offers real-time live call translation, browse assist to create a summary of web pages, transcribing voice or call recording to create summarized notes, and it can even perform cross-app actions like make a list of top 5 places to visit in Uttarakhand and send it as a note to Ankit bro. And with 7 years of major software updates, you can bet that it'll stay updated and functional till at least 2031, which is like 6 years from now. Thanks to the long-term updates, the S24 Ultra in 2026 feels very close to newer Ultras in terms of AI, and I don't think there are any substantial AI features missing on it. However, this is where it completely one-ups on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, the Bluetooth-enabled S Pen, which you can use as a camera remote and a media controller, or just use air gestures to control the phone. Samsung removed these features on the S25 Ultra, so if you care about S Pen functionality beyond just writing and drawing, the S24 Ultra is actually the more capable phone. But it's a niche feature that the majority of users don't care about. Still, it's a good party trick. Finally, let's talk about the battery. The S24 Ultra packs a 5000 mAh battery, which is the same as the S25 Ultra. And it supports 45-watt super-fast 2.0 charging, which is also the same as the S25 Ultra. Yes, there are phones with crazy 7000 mAh batteries that can last for 2 days or more. But I'll be honest, the S24 Ultra is no slouch. It can easily last a full day with moderate usage. Or you can even stretch it to 2 days with the AOD off, which is more than enough for most users. And it's not a $1000+ smartphone anymore. You can get it for as low as $800 or 70,000 rupees, which makes it insanely value for money and a solid option to consider. It offers premium flagship features without the flagship price. The display is the best there is. Cameras are really capable. Performance is still great. And you get long-term software support along with cutting-edge AI features. There are very few reasons not to go for it. But if you want the absolute latest smartphone, you really want the latest camera tweaks and are chasing those extra marginal improvements, only then you should skip this one and go for the S25 or the S26 Ultra. It's like getting a top-end luxury car from a previous year. It is still insanely powerful, still premium in every way, and it's going on a 30 to 50% discount. So, would you buy the Galaxy S24 Ultra in 2026? Or would you spend the extra for the new S25 Ultra or the S26 Ultra? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.